Have you ever been surrounded by people and still felt completely alone? It's one of the strangest feelings we can experience. Your phone is full of contacts. You receive messages every day. You see hundreds of people online. You may even spend your whole day talking to others. Yet, when everything becomes quiet, there can still be a feeling that no one truly knows what you're carrying inside. If you've ever felt that way, I want you to know something. You're not the only one. I think many of us have felt lonely, even when life seemed full of people. So why does this happen? How can we be more connected than ever before and still feel so alone? Maybe it's because being connected isn't the same as being understood. We can know hundreds of people without feeling deeply known by even one. We can have conversations all day without ever talking about what truly matters. We can smile, say we're doing fine, keep moving, while quietly carrying worries that no one else can see. Sometimes the loneliest words we ever say are, "I'm fine." Not because we're trying to lie, but because we don't know how to explain what we're really feeling. Or maybe we're afraid that no one would understand. As we grow older, life becomes busy. There are bills to pay, responsibilities to carry, people depending on us. Days become full. But somewhere along the way, many of us stop having the kind of conversations that feed the heart. The kind where you don't have to pretend. The kind where you don't have to impress anyone. The kind where you can simply be yourself. Have you ever noticed how different it feels when someone truly listens? Not just waiting for their turn to speak. Not looking at their phone. Not trying to fix your problems. Just listening. Sometimes a few minutes of feeling understood can lift a weight we've been carrying for months. Maybe that's because every human heart wants the same thing: to feel seen, to feel heard, to feel accepted. Not for who we're pretending to be, but for who we really are. There's something else I've been thinking about. Sometimes the person we hide from the most is ourselves. We stay busy. We keep scrolling, we keep working, we keep distracting ourselves. Because sitting quietly with our own thoughts isn't always easy. But it's hard to feel connected to other people when we become disconnected from ourselves. The relationship we have with our own heart quietly shapes every other relationship in our lives. Maybe that's why being alone and being lonely are not the same thing. Being alone simply means no one else is around. Loneliness is the feeling that no one truly understands you. And sometimes the person who understands you least is the person you spend every day with, yourself. The good news is that loneliness doesn't always disappear because we meet more people. Sometimes it begins to fade when we become a little more honest. When we tell someone, "I'm having a hard time." When we ask, "Can we talk?" When we choose a real conversation instead of another hour of pretending everything is okay. Real connection doesn't grow from perfect words. It grows from honesty, from kindness, from listening. From being willing to let someone see the parts of us we've been hiding. I don't know what your life looks like today. Maybe your house feels quiet after everyone has gone to bed. Maybe you're surrounded by people but still feel unseen. Maybe you've been carrying things you never told anyone. If that's true, I hope you remember this. You were never meant to carry life by yourself. We all need someone who reminds us that we're not alone. And sometimes the first step isn't finding the right words. It's simply having the courage to let someone in. So perhaps the real question isn't, why do I feel lonely? Maybe it's, when was the last time I let someone truly know the real me? Because the deepest connections are rarely built through perfect conversations. They're built through honest ones. And maybe the person you're waiting to understand you is also waiting for someone who understands them. Maybe that's what it means to be human, to need one another, to listen without judging, to love without pretending. And maybe that's where today's reflection begins.